Last year, you made a powerful statement saying the reason people are watching women's
Once said, "I don't need anyone to tell me I'm great. I already know I am." Well, someone definitely should have told
Next question.
Yeah, we'll move on. Thank you. Move on to Zoom.
Hold up. Did you see what just happened? In a split second, Angel Reese, one of the hottest stars in women's basketball, got a brutal dose of reality live in front of the cameras, and it's sending shockwaves across social media. A simple question about her viral Me Too comment turned into a moment she'll never forget. And trust me, the reaction is pure fire. This is a story about fame, ego, and the raw truth that nobody's prepared for. You won't believe what she said, or what she didn't say. Brace yourselves. This is the controversy you have to see to believe. Let's get into it. Last year, the sports world watched with intense curiosity as Angel Reese, a dynamic and fearless athlete, began making her mark on women's basketball, not just through her athletic ability, but also with her bold personality and confident statements. Her journey to prominence was rapid, fueled by her exceptional talent and a personality that refused to shy away from the spotlight. During the NCAA Women's Basketball Championship, one of the most watched stages in college sports, Reese decided to make a statement that would echo beyond the game itself. After a dominant performance, she looked into the camera and declared, "It's not just because of Caitlin Clark, it's because of me too." That single sentence sent shockwaves through the sports community. It was more than a boast. It was a declaration of her rising influence and ambition to be recognized as more than just a supporting player. Reese was asserting her presence as a central figure in shaping the future of women's basketball. She didn't want to be overshadowed by Caitlin Clark, the reigning star with her electrifying style and massive fan following. Instead, Reese positioned herself as an equal, a pioneer, and a catalyst for change. At that moment, women's basketball was experiencing a renaissance. Viewership numbers soared to record levels, with fans flocking to arenas and engaging with social media content in unprecedented numbers. Caitlin Clark, with her flashy moves and charismatic personality, had become a household name, trending across platforms and drawing millions of viewers. Her games attracted audiences that hadn't traditionally followed women's sports, and her influence was undeniable. Reese's bold statement was a strategic move, one designed to carve out her own space in this rapidly expanding universe. She aimed to shift the narrative, making it clear that she was a vital part of this new era. Her words were a rallying cry. She wanted her impact recognized, her voice heard, and her legacy cemented. While Reese's confidence was palpable, the numbers painted a slightly more complex picture. Caitlin Clark's performances consistently broke viewership records, drawing millions of viewers each game. Her influence stretched beyond the court. Viral moments, endorsements, and media appearances made her an icon. In comparison, Angel Reese was gaining popularity too. Her social media following was growing exponentially, and attendance at her games was climbing. But the gap in cultural impact and media reach remained sizable. Clark's name was trending daily, and her influence extended beyond basketball fans into mainstream culture. Understanding these dynamics is crucial. While Reese was undeniably a rising star, the data showed that Clark's star shone brighter in terms of audience engagement and media presence. This wasn't just about talent, it was about cultural resonance and the power of personality in elevating a sports profile. Fast forward to a recent press conference, a routine media session that unexpectedly became a defining moment. A reporter, perhaps sensing the lingering questions about Reese's earlier statement, asked her directly, "Angel, earlier you mentioned that women's basketball is watched because of you as well. Can you elaborate on that?" A straightforward, simple question, yet the response was anything but. Instead of addressing or defending her claims, Reese's reaction was immediate and stark. She responded with a curt, "Next question." Her facial expression hardened, and her body language betrayed her true feelings: annoyance, frustration, maybe even a hint of vulnerability. She looked away, clearly uncomfortable, as if the question had touched a nerve. Her refusal to engage further was telling. It suggested that perhaps her earlier confidence was more about bravado than deep conviction. Or maybe she simply wasn't prepared for the scrutiny that comes with making bold statements in the age of social media. The room fell silent. The momentum shifted. This wasn't just a minor setback. It was a moment that exposed the cracks in her armor and opened a window into her mindset. Her silence spoke volumes about her confidence, her perception of her place in the sport, and her willingness to stand behind her words when challenged. This incident isn't just about one athlete's reaction. It taps into larger themes that resonate across sports, media, and even society. It's about the delicate balance athletes must strike between confidence and humility, between asserting influence and accepting responsibility. In any profession, especially in the public eye, words are powerful. Athletes are role models, influencers and representatives of their sports culture. When they make claims about their significance, they set expectations for how they will handle pressure, criticism, and accountability. Reese's next question response was a missed opportunity to demonstrate maturity. Instead of standing by her statement or offering a nuanced explanation, she chose silence. This not only undermines her credibility, but also fuels skepticism about her sincerity. Historically, athletes like LeBron James or Serena Williams have faced tough questions and handled them with honesty, humility, and confidence. LeBron, for example, has been open about his predictions and his growth, often acknowledging when he's learned or changed his perspective. In contrast, evading questions can create a perception of insecurity or arrogance. It risks alienating fans and damaging the athlete's reputation. The next question moment was a reminder that in the world of sports, your words and how you handle them can define your legacy. In today's hyper-connected world, social media clips of Reese's response spread like wildfire. Memes, comments, and debates erupted online. Some critics saw her retreat as a sign of weakness. Others interpreted it as a strategic move, though not necessarily a wise one. Media outlets dissected the moment, analysing whether her silence reflected confidence or insecurity. The public's perception matters immensely. It can influence endorsements, fan loyalty, and future opportunities. Athletes who are seen as authentic, accountable, and composed tend to resonate more deeply with audiences. History offers many examples of athletes who understood the importance of owning their narrative. LeBron James, for example, has navigated countless controversies with honesty and grace, often turning tough questions into opportunities to reinforce his brand. Serena Williams, too, has been candid about her struggles and successes, fostering trust and respect. Reese's moment is a teachable one. It highlights how words and reactions shape not just immediate perceptions, but also long-term legacies. Confidence is essential, but it must be paired with accountability. When athletes stand firm, explain their positions, or even admit mistakes, they build credibility that endures. What's next for Angel Reese? This incident could be a turning point. Will Reese learn from it? Will she develop the maturity to stand by her words and handle challenges with grace? Or will she retreat further, risking her reputation? The path she chooses will influence her future as a leader in women's sports. Making bold statements is admirable, but backing them up with integrity and humility is what truly defines greatness. For Reese, this is an opportunity for growth. She has already demonstrated she can make powerful declarations. Now the next step is to cultivate resilience and accountability. Whether through public statements, interviews, or her actions on and off the court, showing that she can own her words will be key. In the grander scheme, her experience underscores a vital lesson for all athletes. In the age of social media and instant opinion, authenticity and accountability aren't optional, they're essential. The most respected sports figures are those who can speak confidently yet humbly, stand firm yet remain receptive to criticism. The viral moment involving Angel Reese's next question isn't just a fleeting clip, it's a mirror reflecting broader truths about sports culture and personal integrity. Words carry weight, and how athletes respond when challenged can elevate or diminish their stature. In the end, true greatness isn't just about talent or stats. It's about character, humility, and the courage to face the truth. As fans, media, and fellow athletes, we should celebrate those who own their narratives and learn from their mistakes. So, what does the future hold for Reese? Will she embrace accountability and grow into the leader she aspires to be? Or will she retreat into silence, risking her credibility? Only time will tell. But one thing's certain. In the game of life and sport, owning your truth is the ultimate power. Thanks for sticking with us through this deep dive. If you enjoyed this analysis, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more sports insights and stories. Drop your thoughts in the comments. How do you think athletes can handle criticism better? What lessons can we all learn from this moment? Until next time, remember, integrity builds legacy. See you in the next discussion.